What's up, guys, and welcome to Work Wednesday on Thursday because I've been working too hard to actually do a video, and I apologize for that. I'm going to do a short one, and it's going to be on something very controversial, and you're going to hate me at the end, so please just avoid the dislike button and the unsubscribe button and just live with me for, 1 week. Give me a pass, okay? Here it is. My topic today is price hiking and the sides that people take and my take on that as a builder. So, here we go. If you're not familiar with price hiking is something that has been happening a lot recently in the pedal world, and that is essentially a lot of pedals right now are hot commodities. The Klon, the Triple Graph. Thank you, guys. And some people are hiking up prices a little bit to make a little bit of profit on the fact that there's not very many out there. A lot of people are upset at this. The customers are upset at the dealers that are doing this. Other customers are upset at other customers that are doing this. And some builders are upset at the dealers for doing this, but not upset at the customers for doing this, because dealers will never be upset at customers. You guys can do whatever you want, and we are completely cool with it. But essentially, it works like this, and I kind of say it in the Klon video in a different way, but if there are 5 pedals that you've made called the Solo Graph, and 2 or 3 of them get bought up by one person because they love that pedal and they want to put it on every one of their boards, so they want to put it all on one board, or they want to give it to their friends. Those pedals are no longer in existence as far as a market. So you only have 2 left to sell. Those pedals are worth more now because of a limited quantity. So this makes the value go up. And what will end up happening inevitably is somebody will get a hold of those most of the time and flip them for 2 or 3 times the value. Now that doesn't necessarily, to me, it doesn't strike as a bad thing. I think, first of all, it's an honor that the value's gone up. Second of all, that is the value, whether you want to believe it or not. That is the value. Meaning, you could say the pedal's only worth $3.99, but if it's selling for $7.99 all day, every day on Reverb, it's worth $7.99. You perceive it as something less, but everyone else perceives it as something more, and that's amazing. And I get where there's a lot of talk going on, because the middleman, the dealer, a lot of people think that they shouldn't be making any money off of that gap in value. And honestly, dealers believe in pedal companies, even when they don't have to. Every pedal company that I've ever known has put out a dud. We've put out like 10. The dealers still buy those, and they still sometimes push them, but they at least have them in their shop. And so they take a hit when you put out a dud. And so if they want to take a little bit of a value rise, if people are willing to pay it, I don't think that they're cheating anyone. You could still go get it somewhere else for the original price, or you can wait until it's out for the original price. So, and I know that this is going to upset some customers, because they're like, it's not really fair. And I think of my dad when I say that, like, well, the world's not fair, son. But it kind of is, like, in a capitalist world, that is what we have happening. So it's just kind of how the world is working right now. And again, all of these pedals, except for the Klon, are still being made, and you can still, well, I guess the Klon's still being made as a KTR. You can still get them at their normal selling price. And again, pedals haven't gone up in inflation the way that everything else has. So maybe it's just long overdue. I don't know. I don't want it to seem like I'm rambling, but I also don't want to offend anyone, so I'm trying to avoid getting too passionate in one direction or the other. If you are one of those people who is hurt by dealers charging too much or other customers buying them up and then charging too much, hold out. All of these pedals are still being made, and you will get a chance to get one. But anyway, folks, that's your Work Wednesday, and it's a tough one. It was a tough one to film. I filmed it so many times and then deleted it because I don't want anyone to feel offended. So please don't dislike the video. In fact, do the opposite. Please like the video. And I won't talk too much on this one again. And I don't think anyone necessarily is in the wrong. I think that it is just capitalism doing its thing, and sometimes capitalism is a bummer because of that. You know, everyone doesn't always have the chance to get things first, and money isn't always fair, and that is like the society that we are in, and that's a bummer. That's a totally different thing though. So yeah, sad Work Wednesday. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for Functional Friday. I don't know that I'll have a Theory Thursday because I just have too much work to do, and hopefully I'll have time for Functional Friday. I really want to do the Waza thing and show you guys the Waza tube expander. Such a cool little thing. I also my guitar just got fixed by Obi, one of the builders here, and our head builder here. And yeah, I'd love to show you guys that too. There's just not enough time in a week. I'm so sorry. Anyway, have a great Work Wednesday. See you soon.